Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your August 2018 reading. I am going week to week right here. I am using Cheryl Richardson Self-Care Cards, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue, The Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, and The Psychic Tarot by John Holland. All right, let's start off with week 1. And we have the Triumph and Success card, which is number 1, Wait, and then Support. So I feel like in the first week, you're really getting some clarity and truth to situations in your life. This could pertain to work. If you've had to make any choices recently, you're getting some clarity on issues of work, relationships. It could be anything at this point. But there also is an element, like even though you're receiving some truth and you're cutting away things that no longer serve you, there is an element of being patient with the process here, not rushing, knowing that you have all the support you need throughout this process. If you're feeling alone at this time, know that you're not alone. The universe is behind you, has your back while you're making the necessary cuts. And these cuts are necessary for you to move forward and to have a new perspective, but also to open yourself to receiving. This is quite necessary a necessary process to go through. So this is the first week of August. Now the second week, and it's very interesting because you have wait in the first week, and in the second week also patience. I mean, there is a woman here looking at what looks like to be a castle. It's winter, so we have a season here. It's almost like having to be patient for your dreams to manifest. I mean, it almost even looks like she has a wedding dress on, and she's, you know, sort of pining over moving to this castle, and perhaps it's not ready yet. So there may be some of you who are hoping to move into a new place, but don't have the means to do so right now. This is your dream home, but you have to wait possibly till winter. So in the second week, you're sort of visualizing and manifesting, perhaps even doing a vision board, manifesting what type of house you want to move into, but just know it's going to take a few months before you can do so, moving forward. Okay. I'm also seeing, see, there's the moving on card. But this moving on card, I mean, it shows that you are moving to a brighter existence. You're leaving behind the fall, winter, and it looks like, you know, spring, summer here. Maybe that's throughout, that will be the full process. Like you're doing, you know, from now until the end of the year, you're going through this process of, you know, cutting and preparing for the dream that you've always wanted. And this could also pertain to relationships, work, move your environment, moving. But I also see you moving away from past issues that were father related. Now this can, if you are a father, this could be your own healing. Perhaps you're going through something where you've lost a child and you have to heal from that before you can move forward to, you know, feeling like yourself again. Right now you may be feeling kind of isolated and cold and like you're not moving forward. But more than likely, a lot of you are just releasing old past issues that may have to do with a father figure of some sort. These issues you're moving away from finally, you're finally leaving behind. But again, be patient with the process for this final moving away from. Just know that the healing is occurring. And in the third week, there's victory. So even while it says be patient with the process, I mean, just know that you will be victorious. You may not, even though it's, the victory and success card shows you blowing the trumpet and you're at the top of the summit. It also has stay optimistic and self-respect. So throughout this process, just make sure that you're maintaining your own self-respect, and that is the most important at this time. I mean, maybe that is something that you lost along the way because of issues that you had with your father or someone like that, you know, a person who is in an authority, a place of authority that where you felt you suffered at the hands of, which, you know, you lost your own self-respect. So this is saying stay optimistic. Don't give up on your dreams, because you are guaranteed to be victorious. Your dream is coming true. You will get this castle. And that's just a figure of speech. You know, whatever your dream is, it's right here. And it may seem far away right now, and it may take a long time, but just know that you will get there, because it is saying that you will be victorious. But it's also saying, you know, don't give up just before you get there. Again, you know, it's a woman, and she's kind of far away from this path that leads to this dream. And then we see again a woman alone, feeling kind of naked and vulnerable. So just know that you know, to maintain your self-respect along the way, don't waver from the path, and don't sacrifice yourself to get to your dream, because you will be victorious regardless. And in the fourth week, spiritual strength, consultant, expert, and power. So I feel that, you know, even in the month of August, near the end, you know, it's a tough go. You know, you're almost at the finish line, or even seeing that you're getting close to the finish line, because this is a number 9. So this is like the final push, the final, you know, and I know Sagittarius, I'm a Sagittarius, we've been going through a lot of healing, a lot of transforming, you know, things coming and then not panning out, coming, not panning out, coming, not panning out. And I just feel like it's because we're really, you know, getting to a higher level spiritually, and we're being pushed to the limits, so that we can step back into our power and be fully in power, so that we're, you know, we're actually making things happen in the universe. And, you know, here's a figure putting up her arms and, you know, really having power over the elements. And then, you know, the butterfly here is full transformation, and then the flowers, the blossoming. I mean, this is what you're heading toward. And this is the final push in August. And just know that Jupiter will be back in your sign, I think by December. And, you know, and that's when things are just going to be starting to manifest. You're going to be getting your rewards. But no, again, you're already seeing some victories along the way. You're going to be empowered again. You may need to get some assistance to make this final push. So if you're not quite sure how to finally get over that line, you know, you feel like you're so close to the finish line, but you haven't stepped over, and you're not quite sure how to get there, you know, don't be afraid to consult an expert. You know, if you need to get a reading, book a reading. You know, if you need to get a healing, do it. Go ahead and do it. Get the help that you need to make this final push, so that you can fully step into your power. Because once you do that, you know, your Sagittarians can manifest so easily once they're feeling themselves again, because, you know, Sagittarians are darn lucky. I mean, they're talented and lucky, and but they also have to be in their power in order to do that. If they're not feeling, you know, themselves, and they're feeling out of sorts and not having respect for themselves, that will hold them back. So just know that. I mean, you know, deal with the father issues, get respect again, feel worthy again, and step back into your power, because once you do that, you will be victorious. The sky's the limit. And then you're going to be, you know, being able to have the world in your hands again. All right, let's quickly do a love reading here. We'll start off with single Sages for August 2018. Single Sages. Single Sages out there. Let's find out what's happening for you in August. I mean, it does seem like you're going to be busy with your journey. Oh, okay. I had a card flip out, so I'm going to take that one. But then there's too many after that, so I'm going to put them back in the deck. Let's see. All right. Well, okay. Another one. Oh, here we go. 2, 3, and 4. Aha. It's funny, I was going to shuffle the cards again, and I decided to take that one, so it was meant to be. Engagement. You have, or your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That can go many ways for a single person. If you're single, obviously you don't have someone in your life, but maybe this is what you're looking for. You're hoping to connect with someone on a deeper level. Or someone could be coming back into your life, and then, you know, maybe, oh, this is my dog, little Buddha. He's getting a little anxious right now. He's getting playful. So maybe that's what you need to do too, is bring back the playfulness. You know, you've had a tough go, so go out and have some fun while you're working on this spiritual path. Don't isolate yourself so much as well. Because I do feel that you're needing to connect with, I mean, look at this, 2, 2, 2. Boo-boo, you got to go lie down, Boo-boo. I know you want to play, but not right now, okay, Boo-boo? Sorry about that. He's a real cutie pie, though. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling, that you may be wanting to have that connection with someone again. And that's showing up in the first week with engagement. Or you may end up someone coming back into your life and saying, okay, I've had this realization, I really do want to commit to you now. If it was someone who wasn't interested in committing with you in the past, maybe they're coming back. I mean, this is Mercury retrograde, so generally that's things from our past coming back up. And maybe this person is coming in and saying, I want to commit to you now, and I'm ready. And this is what you do. Maybe you do get engaged, or maybe this person tells you, let's make this monogamous. Let's make this a serious commitment. And then the second week, you're really giving it a go. You're working on your relationship between the two. And even in the third week, it goes right into the third week where you're really making an effort. Just be careful, though, because in the fourth week, I am seeing codependency. These are addictions affecting your romantic life. You know, if this was a behavior habit or a pattern in the past where, you know, you connected with someone and then it's, let's be together, let's be together, let's be together, and then you forget yourself. I mean, let's look at self-respect again. You know, it's okay to make the effort and work on your relationship, but also remember yourself. Don't get caught up in this codependency where you're going to be looking at someone else for that respect. You're looking at them for what you should be getting within yourself. Okay, it's okay to get involved with someone else, but just remember, again, I want to reiterate, it comes from you. So don't rely on them to give you what is lacking within yourself, because this will end up becoming, again, an unhealthy pattern. Which is an addiction, and once this starts happening, it's going to affect your relationship. And I'm going to pull the next card to see what will happen. Keep an open mind. Okay, so this will be, you know, be careful of codependency, and it may not even be you. It may be the other person who's wanting to be with you every second of the day, or looking at you to fill a hole within their life. So be wary of that, but also keep an open mind with regards to the relationship. So if that person, you know, gives you an opportunity this time to change that habit so you don't get caught up in this, stay open to that this time. Maybe that's what affected your relationship before, and you don't want to repeat that. So be open to a different way of being in a relationship. Maybe you were used to being, you know, for you, love is being with each other every second, every moment, and, you know, they shouldn't be making plans with anybody else. This is to say, maybe that's not healthy. Look at other avenues. All right, so now let's look at coupled, those who are married, and those who are in a committed relationship already for Sagittarius. All right, for August 2018. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. My dog is pulling, he's pulling up my my sweater. Boo-boo. Trying to get my attention. Okay, so maybe that's the kind of relationship you're attracting, where someone is constantly pulling at your for your attention and focus, that codependency, you know, and distracting you from from your goals. Hey, boo-boo, no, don't touch that. And maybe it's about having a sense of humor and not taking it so seriously, but you know, not giving up on your own goals and your own life. So keep it healthy. All right, let's do partnered. Here we go. Week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. Wow. This is for partnered. Release your ex. Wow. Release your ex. So if you're, you know, there may be some of you who are thinking about finally letting go. If it's not working out, maybe it is finally time to let go. I also feel like, you know, it may not be the person you're with right now. Maybe you have an ex who is affecting your relationship, wanting to come back in the picture. Let's just say you have children with another person, and they're coming between you and your current partner. You know, this may be a time for you to stand your ground and say, no, you know, we do have children together and that's fine, but you cannot affect my relationship, my current relationship. That's not acceptable. So you have to really draw boundaries and let them know that this is not acceptable, and that you have to clear your energy, because that energy around you is going to affect your current relationship. In the second week, your finances and career take front and center instead of your relationship. Maybe you have to deal with some finances or some career issues that you have to deal with. Maybe, you know, a new job opportunity comes up that you have to concentrate on your job and not on the relationship. So just know in the second week that's okay. Because remember, healthy boundaries. You know, talk to your partner about it, saying that you may not have enough time to spend with them because you have to deal with these matters. It's very important. Third week, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I mean, if you're already partnered, I wouldn't say that, you know, this to me is a card of you meet someone new and they're not your usual type. So it's saying, you know, give them a chance. But if you're partnered, I would say that this is just keeping an open mind in the relationship. Don't be closed off to listening to their points of view if they differ from yours pertaining to a particular situation. Okay, so I mean, that is for you to remember in the third week. So if something comes up, stay open. And this may call for, you know, compromising and changing your perspective to meet and understand someone else's perspective. Just as long as, because I'm going to look at these cards again, as long as it doesn't affect your own self-respect. Your self-respect shouldn't be jeopardized when you're keeping an open mind. So just remember to respect yourself at the same time, but give the other person a chance to say what they need to say or what they want to bring forward into the relationship. Now, the final outcome is, okay, so you're keeping an open mind, but maybe there's still some issues. Maybe it's to do with this ex that's causing problems, or maybe it has to do with your finances and career. And you need to ask outside help to assist you moving forward. Maybe you're getting to a point where, okay, I'm not quite sure what to do here. I've talked to my significant other and, you know, I'm not understanding their point of view. You may have to reach out to friends or even an expert. I mean, it did say here, consult an expert. Maybe you do have to go to a marriage counselor and find out how they can empower you in the relationship and help your relationship grow regardless. Okay, final outcome overall, calling in your soulmate. Okay, so if you're partnered up already and, I mean, you may, you know, you're not planning on leaving them, but you're having to deal with something. I mean, this could just be asking for assistance from the universe to bring you two together so that you're on the same page. So you may have to seek divine intervention to help you and your partner come back together if you really feel that you're already soulmates. Now, if you're in a partnership and you've decided to walk away from that person, concentrate on your finances, still keeping an open mind to meeting someone else and letting your friends perhaps set you up, you can also assist in that process by asking the universe to help bring someone in for you. All right. Let me see. Oh, and finally, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel, and also to those who purchased my Number Oracle app. Thank you very much. I want to end today's session with a message from my Number Oracle app, and this is specifically for Sagittarius for August 2018. Let's see what your message is overall. I am getting the number, let's see what it is here, 176. 176. So let's see what that is. Check my list here. 176, which would be 14, which is a number 5. Others will come to you for advice. You have a calm and peaceful energy that entrusts others to you. You also have a strong solar plexus or psychic center to provide them with their soul's dialogue. Share your wisdom. All right, so that's very interesting because I see you on the last week here. It says consultant expert, you know, the final push, consulting an expert to be empowered. And when I listen to this message, I almost feel like, okay, you may need some assistance working through something that you're dealing with, but I also feel like people will, I mean, obviously from this message, people are going to be coming to you to assist them with this and in being empowered. So you're going to be helping others as well. So this can be vice versa. So that's quite interesting. So if any of you who are interested in that as a profession, I mean, this message here is just to let you know that yes, you know, you do have psychic wisdom and you have that to share with others that could really help them. So this may be a good opportunity to feel confident in that and move forward in that. All right, Sagittarius, hope you have a great August.